Hello Kickstarters, my name is Tom and I wear bifocals. If you do too, this Kickstarter is for you. Bifocals aren't so bad. Once you've worn them for a while, you get used to having your feet out of focus and needing to be careful around stairs. However, using computer monitors with their standard ergonomically correct stands when you wear bifocals is bad, which ultimately caused me to learn the word crick. Crick is defined as a painful, stiff feeling in the neck or back. As shown by Sitting Guy with his bifocals and standard monitor, he spends most of his day in the crick-inducing position. This is a problem, I thought, so I'll just jump on the internet and order a monitor stand that will lower the monitor to the correct position and height for bifocals. Should be easy, right? As it turns out, to get a monitor down to the correct height and angle, the only solution I found was to use a monitor arm attached to the desk. Although this worked, the setup still had problems. It was fairly expensive, took up a lot of room on the desk, required a computer monitor that had VISA standard mounting screws, and wasn't easy to adjust. After living with that solution for over a year and more unsuccessful product searches, I decided to make a better monitor stand. After some trial and error, I ended up with a very simple but functional stand made from extruded aluminum. This stand works so well, I ended up making 3, 1 for work and 2 for home. As one-offs, they weren't pretty or inexpensive, but they solved my problem, allowing me to get back to work and feel much better doing it. After doing a project that used CNC wood routing and high-quality furniture-grade plywood, I realized that CNC routing would be the perfect way to make an elegant, cost-effective monitor stand for bifocal users. After refining the design in CAD for the new materials and manufacturing process, we were ready to go. We worked through a series of prototypes and minor adjustments, and finally the stand is ready for prime time. These days, that means a Kickstarter to launch the business and get the initial cost as low as possible. The stand has been a major quality of life, crick-eliminating improvement for me. If you wear bifocals or readers and use a computer for any amount of time, I'm pretty sure it will be for you too. I use my FocalPoint stand for a second monitor alongside my laptop. 1, 2, or even 3 stands work perfectly for a desktop setup, and your FocalPoint stand will also hold most keyboards out of the way when not in use. If you fit into the majority of the population that doesn't need vision correction yet, tell your bifocal wearing friends about FocalPoint. They'll thank you. However, if you're one of over 36 million people who need to wear bifocals or readers while using your computer, support this Kickstarter and get your FocalPoint stand soon. For this Kickstarter, we're offering unfinished FocalPoint stands for $25 each. We're also making available some pre-assembled, pre-finished stands, and for a more modern aesthetic, we're also offering stands in clear, smoked, and white acrylic. Here's Sitting Guy again at his new FocalPoint stand with no more crick. Thanks for watching our story, and if bifocals or readers are a part of your computer life, support us today. You'll be really glad you did.